Northeast Oregon Regional Food Bank is part of the Feeding America network. So food is donated at a national level to Feeding America and at a state level to Oregon Food Bank. We also source food locally from local farmers and grocery stores. And then that food goes to our 18 pantries all across our 4-county service area. We distribute about 1.1 million pounds of food throughout those 4 counties over the course of a year. And when the pandemic hit, we saw a great rise in unemployment and an increase in need in our community.
We ordered a lot of stuff because we knew with people being laid off work and not being able to draw unemployment, people were hungry. So they ordered extra stuff, but because of this shortage of people having food and money to buy food, we're doing it for them.
We reached out to Oregon Food Bank. They were hearing the same story all across the state from other regional food banks. They started to source food at a tremendous rate, including passing funds on to us to purchase food locally. But we were already out of space as it was. So one of my staff members said, "Hey, we have a dining hall that the seniors are not using and it'll probably be closed for a while. Why don't we store food in there?"
I probably would have to guess I have maybe 40 to 50,000 pounds of product that I would not have available to me because of our limited space, because we can only handle moving through this warehouse 20 to 30,000 pounds a week. The additional product we would just have to turn away.
Our main warehouse space right now is only 1,092 square feet. That area is supposed to serve all 4 counties, not just in regular times, but in times of disaster. The Regional Food Bank gets called on to become the point of distribution for the community's need for food. And we need to invest in that food distribution infrastructure in our community to make sure that food is available when people need it.
I could move more product if I had the available space to store it. Working and building is very difficult, especially in the wintertime. When the truck comes in on Monday, I have all this product in here. I have to move it all out in the snow, cover it, tarp it, build, and at the end of the day, move it all back in. Now when you start talking 95 to 150,000 pounds of product in a month's time, that's a lot of product. And it's multiple handling, multiple lists. It's just an awful lot of work. When the senior center dining hall does reopen, I have no idea what we're going to do. We have outgrown this facility years ago. It's just not going to work anymore. We're just at the end.
A couple of things have really prompted us to say, okay, enough's enough. We need to, really put an adequate facility into place. One is Oregon Food Bank saying to me, "Margaret, you really need a space where you can do all this work indoors to protect the quality of the food, etc." But also, we're currently in a bus barn, a building financed by the Federal Transit Administration. The FTA said to us, that needs to be used as a bus barn, and gave us a deadline of July of 2021 to get the food bank out of there.
I was helping a young lady with a hotel voucher here at Community Connection. I got her a bag, and she was sitting on the sidewalk eating some of the food that I had given her with her fingers. And she looked up at me and she looked really ashamed, and she said, "I'm sorry, I'm so hungry, I haven't eaten in 3 days." It was shocking for me to hear that someone in my community hadn't eaten for 3 days.
No one should be hungry, and this woman's story is heart-wrenching to me. It's our mission to see that everyone has their basic needs met, especially food, But unfortunately, there are times when we don't have the space to accept all the food offered to us for Northeast Oregon. Our new regional food bank distribution center will be 8,500 square feet, roughly 8 times larger than the current site. We'll never have to turn down food again. All food will be protected from the weather, and larger walk-in freezers and coolers will allow us to accept all the produce and frozen products available. This facility will meet our needs for the next 25 or 30 years or more, but we need your help to make it happen. The total cost will be slightly over $1 million, including an expensive backup power source to ensure that food isn't destroyed during a long power outage. Our goal is to be operating at the new location in January of 2021. To jumpstart the project, Community Connection is dedicating $350,000. We're also seeking support from local individuals and businesses and writing grants to Oregon Food Bank and to the charitable foundations in the state. People in Baker, Grant, Union, and Wallowa counties are so generous, and we're asking for your support for this important community project. Please call me or go to our website for project details or to make a donation. Thank you very much for helping us end hunger in Northeast Oregon.